What's up with you niggas? It's your big dog, 91, and this is Motivate My Mental. With Press, in the flesh.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
All right.
Don't act like y'all don't. You already know.
Y'all see where we at? We on the course with it. Honestly, I like how you explained this shit earlier because I've kind of always wanted to have a group of people that I can weekly hit the course with, like the movie Brothers. And this is legit, nigga, like I'm not playing. The movie Brothers, like this is where, this is why I wanted to be able to like, or this is where I saw it first, like, oh, niggas really go and have full grown man conversations.
Get shit off their chest.
On the basketball court because they know that that's what's needed and shit. But this was a movie. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
so in real life, we finna really shoot the shit.
You feel me? So like, I'm very glad, very happy to have my dog, big dog.
Always,
you know what I'm saying? On the court, actually practicing what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? So like, we gon' basically just shoot around. We not, you know, if I play this nigga one-on-one, I'm a dog him on camera. I'm not trying to do him like that. You feel what I'm saying? So like,
make sure they're close up.
We gonna shoot around and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it.
All right. So I definitely, you know, like I said, this is more so conversation based as always.
Yeah.
So I want to start this off with my first shot, basically asking this question of this.
All right.
How much of 2024 has seemingly started to creep into your 2025?
All right. You know, I'm hella honest. So, I would say most of it. I don't feel any different. I don't think any differently outside of the force. Hey, get out of that. Don't, you know what I'm saying?
As soon as you start to feel it,
you know what I'm saying? But for sure, same feelings, same emotions, same shit. So far within 2025, I'm feeling the same way I was ending 2024. And it's, you see me trying, my nigga, like I'm out, like, you feel me, outside, trying to stay active, try to hit the burpees, you know what I'm saying, and tap in with you.
Make sure to keep your core foundations, the things that you want to do, the things you want to achieve. Shoot that again.
Thank you, sir.
Is not just a here and there thing. It's a constant, I guess, a constant idea or concept that we're chasing. So for me, if I had to answer that question, I would say some important things or whatever that are just harder to kick, like, you know, grief and all those type of things.
Yeah.
Of course, those stayed with me, but more so, I guess this is more the year of me just understanding me more than others, because I'm always understanding others more than myself.
That's the main thing I do.
So
is understand, and it's not just like, oh, I understand where you're coming from. It's I always start with me. I understand what I did that makes you feel that shit.
Exactly. Accountability.
All the time, bro. It's always that. But like once I end up doing that, it just kind of ends up going downhill in every situation, bro. Like, that's the first shot niggas made. You feel me?
Make sure that's on camera.
I've been thinking about that shit the whole time. Niggas is
like,
out
damn,
here
we
really
just out
missing.
Here just like really missing shots and shit.
Come on. All right, now we back to missing this shit though. But it's tough, bro. But it's shit like this that help out. Being able to connect with one person in the world, nigga. In a world where niggas don't give a fuck about most. So it's, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta, one thing that I wasn't doing in 2024.
There we go, push it out.
Right, you feel me? One thing I wasn't doing in 2020, how do you say that shit? Come on.
2024?
There you go, I said like 2020.
Yeah, you like 2020.
2020, 24. You feel me? But one thing I wasn't doing last year for sure was forcing myself to look at that side of shit, you know what I'm saying, the positive side of shit, or what I'm actually having around me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I for sure wasn't grateful for a lot of shit that I could have been grateful for, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I lost anybody to death or anything like that, homie, but you get those moments where you're like, damn, nigga, I ain't talked to my mama in a while.
Yeah.
Damn, she was there through everything.
Every single
and
situation.
I ain't even appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And if you, good shit. And if you want to talk about death, bro.
Yeah, I was there with you.
Death, nigga, prison terms, homie. I still think about the homie every day. You know what I'm saying? One of my best memories of my partner, my big homie from Grave Street. The nigga taught me everything I know about hustling and all that shit. This motherfucker, he loved to cook, nigga.
There we go. There we go.
I'm not from Watts and none of that shit. But I just moved into an area where the nigga was living at, and literally, like, the nigga took me under his wing, helped the nigga through everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there was physical altercations, like, nigga, literally anything you could think of, bro, nigga was there. And through all the gangster shit, the nigga would feed me, nigga.
Real genius.
Like, oh, like really a gangster nigga. Made sure I ate, bro.
Everything is straight, but straight coming off that second rim.
They were saying that the shit sideways and shit, but like, it doesn't even matter. But like, big time gangster, really cooking for me to, cause that's what he'd do. He would have done it for himself, but he would also he'd treat everybody like that.
That's so funny, cause ironically, I had a homie from Grape. There was a point in time where I stayed out in Watts too, off of 102nd and Central, and I had a homie from Grape, and he would always like make sure to include me and my family at that time to his family functions and every birthday party for the kids, everything, to the point to where he ended up getting locked up, and his mom was doing real bad at a point in time. And before he even asked me, I was just already going over there on an everyday basis, just checking on her, making sure she needed stuff twice a day.
Yeah.
He called me from jail like, yo, bro, I need a favor. I was like, it's been done already. You ain't even got to worry about it. Don't worry about your moms. I'll keep on checking on her and keep on doing what I can and everything. Yeah. And shoot, every time I would run into him, he would always thank me for it. She ended up passing, and you know, he ended up, you know, getting the house and everything from it. But his main thing, even prior to her passing and even after, he cooks, he invite people over, he makes sure everybody's taken care of.
You see what I'm saying?
Outside of all the other negative that people want to go ahead and perpetuate on.
That's the first nigga. Oh, my mama, nigga.
Everything's straight.
That's the first real life gang member that made me see that gang members, not all gang members, like, are careless. I done met some of the hardest niggas in the world, bro. And to the way I view them, as far as like the street shit or how niggas is infatuated with doing gangster shit, I done seen hella shit. I done seen the hardest niggas have the biggest heart, bro.
It's a form of giving back. It's also not to kill a positive with a negative, but it's also kind of how, and I'll go ahead and refer to myself because I have things that I've done that I'm not really, you know, really proud of or whatever the case may be. But with that being said, it's more so like giving back is also relieving yourself of those negative deeds that you've done. Giving back is also like changing the course of how you're going. It's not like where you were at, it's about where you're gonna go from the moment that you start. So again, don't ever let your past dictate your present because it'll block your future.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I heard him. My nigga Press be having bars.
I try.
Kicking the
try.
How you said philosophizing? I can't even talk right. I can't see. That's one thing about this nigga here.
Calls me a philosopher.
He got a big vocabulary.
I try.
And that shit, two things. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. That shit low key, naturally, I be down about shit like that. Like my nigga Press be like, I admire the way he speaks, nigga. I admire how he can carry a conversation, whether it's a frustrating one, an emotional one, without actually showing all of those characteristics.
Patience. In a conversation, someone has to have patience, and that's how you get a clear understanding of things as well. So, in other words, I would say when it comes all down to it, I guess I'm just a vessel, so I'm trying to, again, absorb as much knowledge as I can to pass it on, and that's just all what it is.
Yeah,
it's
I be trying to soak up game. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
I soak up game. Like completely. I'll start with this shot.
come on. Hey, he said it though.
With that being said,
come on.
one of the main things from day one was integrity. Like, a lot of people fail to realize it's not about what you do when everybody's watching, it's about what you do when no one is. And that's one thing about you that a lot of people don't know. Like, you go hard for this whether somebody's watching you do it or not.
Nigga.
And it doesn't matter. What I really realize is you do find joy and passion in you, but you're finding excitement and doing things for others. And that's a true blessing. And a lot of people, like, I'm just gonna say this, the stock is going up. The stock is going up. I keep on telling everybody on a daily basis or whatever, the stock is going up for the team. So it's like, don't get to that moment and say like, oh yeah, I always knew. You should have always been with it then.
Just was rolling with us.
Should have always been with it.
You feel me? Hey, leave it up to my nigga Press to say some hella positive and motivational shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I be forgetting sometimes that I could legit call this nigga in the middle of crying or some shit, and he'll literally sit and talk me through the shit.
Shit, I done cried a couple times my damn self. Shoot, the next episode that we're shooting for Socially Acceptable is about to be on a very special day for me. It's my grandfather's birthday.
Right.
And I am going to honor it by wearing his shirt, one of his shirts, because I have a few, but there's a particular one that I definitely want to wear.
You know what I like though? What I appreciate right now? Most times you get to talking about days where it's about your grandparents. You get hella down about this shit. You're smiling about this shit, bro. And that's hella good to see, nigga.
Nah, man, I have a hard time dealing with it, but the main thing that I try to show is the joy that I gotten from it, because then it'll just be like it would be fake in comparison to what I give people. It's like, where's it come from? It comes from them. So it's more so just a reminder of showing people how much I appreciated what he installed in me anyways.
Hell yeah.
And respecting it.
I ain't never had no grandparents. Like, I'm sure I had them, nigga, but like, you know how what niggas mean when they say that shit. I ain't experienced. I remember, bro, we had a whole conversation about this shit.
Yep.
At the studio. And I think I asked, like, what was the comparison in love between a mom and a grandma, or a grandfather, you know what I'm saying, vice versa with the dad and the grandpa. Kenyatt said it was the wisdom.
Yeah.
Right? And it only makes sense, you know what I'm saying, with the experience that they have in life, with the love that also goes with the experience in life. I would have loved to have experienced that. Not that my mom is
A1.
She a
A1.
writer, nigga. She's a writer, nigga. Like,
A1.
I can't do no wrong when that's all I do. You know what I'm saying?
I felt that.
And mama, if you watching this shit, I love you. Always. But like, again, going back to it, like, it's good to see that you're able to smile speaking on the shit, because that proves that holding on to those good memories after the passing in certain moments, give or take, can help you out.
And I have my moments still, because it's a learning process and stuff when it comes to grieving. Like, I was talking about it, I want to say the day before yesterday at work. had to flee the scene in the area because you know the waterworks. Somebody was cutting onions in the room,
Right.
so I had to, you know, flee the scene and shit. But you know, I have my moments to where it is I would say an emotional like let out, but then it's also like a more so an embraceful of happiness to bring in, because it's just like, yeah, I need to be appreciative to say that, yeah, I did have my grandparents.
Yeah.
Or also just to be appreciative to say, hey, what he's installed in me, I'm still living to the T to this day, more so. So it's like, in other words, he's vicariously living through me. And as long as I know that, it kind of helps at times. Not all the time, but
That's how I
helps
say it.
sometimes.
Certain situations, give or take, circumstances. Cause it ain't always gonna be them sunshine rainbows. Like, oh, I'm solid, I'm cool, I got these memories, nigga. Them same good memories in any situations can always be sad. Like, nigga, I don't have that anymore. Fuck I'ma do now?
And it's like when that's all you kind of knew for a while, like I was. So fun fact, because a lot of people was like, damn, you like the way I talk is kind of the opposite of if somebody came up from the hood. But I'm a Compton kid, and
Don't get it fucked up, nigga.
I'm a Compton boy, so you already know what it is.
Hey, check it out.
That's the real shit though. But in all actuality, it's like I really definitely strongly tell people not to be a product of your environment, no matter where you come from. But don't forget where you come from. And for me, yeah, I never like try to downplay like I didn't have my parents, but I also I also make sure to give the respect to my grandparents. There was times where I put my parents through some hell. Nigga, I was almost a Job Corps kid. Like I was fucking up.
Nigga.
Like, yeah, like, so when people be like, damn, like, yeah,
Yeah, nigga.
yeah, like, man, like so much stuff. Like it's just too many things that I don't even want to bring to the surface, but a lot of growth and a lot of maturity came from it, and it all came from the wisdom from my grandparents as well, because they was also there to intervene on situations that my parents also kind of had an issue with figuring it out or whatever. Yeah. So I mean, I gave my parents a run for their money, but I mean, I'm still here, so I was worth every dime.
There you go. Look at him.
Missed.
All right. So look, what's one thing in 2025, nigga, that you want to accomplish?
Can I get 3? Can I give you 3?
Let's do 5.
Okay. Oh,
come on.
I love it. You want to go back and forth?
I wasn't even expecting. Come on, let's get it.
You asked me questions you ain't prepared for.
Come on.
All right.
All right. Airball that shit. My bad, my boy.
Not rated. All right, so.
All right, yeah, so all right, we'll go back and forth, yeah.
All right, cool. So one of the things in 2025 that I'm looking forward to is furthering and taking on more heights, more dope guests, expanding more.
Nigga,
of
this
brand.
all in one, bro. What
yes,
the fuck?
of socially acceptable. Yes.
All right, for sure. All right.
I was thoroughly explaining it. Yes.
My bad, my nigga.
Threw my shot off. You get the air ball. Whoa. Air ball after air ball. Watch your head,
you
though.
feel me?
Yep. I love that.
Oh, yeah, low key, I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah. I've unfortunately doinked myself, not too hard to where I knocked myself out. But there was, no, not today. But the last time I was hooping here full court, this dude freaking hit himself so hard, his was bleeding. He was bleeding. He seemed like he had a mild concussion.
So.
But yeah, just basically further elevating socially acceptable.
All right. I'll be there to help as much as I can with that. But y'all was gonna do that shit without me. You feel me? Because they got some shit going, you feel me? Like, I am a part of the team. The
Thank you. Look, that's why I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm like, at some point, nigga, you gotta claim your seat at the table.
Yeah, I was just in the meeting with these niggas.
Exactly. He just was in the meeting.
Come on.
First meeting with us.
So,
and and he secured us an episode. So,
Hey,
so let's just
right. I
just
be
say,
downplaying myself.
Let's
and
just
shit.
say, you know, again.
He be helping me see that I'm doing that shit though. So I'm, you know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with him. So for me, in 2025, my nigga, we've already been talking about it. I want to get better. Like, I need to get better
There we go.
at appreciating what I have, nigga. Because
Ooh,
I
cutting
say it
deep.
all the time.
Oh, you trying to hit some deep. Okay, I got some viral moments for y'all asses then. I got some viral moments for y'all asses then. Get the fucking tissues ready.
All right, come on.
That's your shot. Freaking, so continue.
Yeah, I just
Appreciating
I really,
what you have.
I really need to do better at appreciating what I have, because I'm the type of nigga that's gonna push and push and push, and then I'm sad as fuck when they gone. But it's because I'm here, nigga. I'm like,
As a fellow overthinker that overthinks too much to the max, I understand. Prisoners in the mines is worse than, yeah, it's worse than any other prison that you can think of. So yeah, I completely agree with you. And to add on top of that, my second one is to really embrace the understanding so I can truly give myself genuine love. I don't.
this nigga took my second one. Hey,
Well, he should have went. Like I said, he should have thought of what I was going. He could have added that with his first one.
nah, nigga.
But it could've been a compound.
He put like 7 in 1. It was like socially.
It was just describing it. But yes, self-love for sure. Like,
There you go.
I really, really, really need to
We all
further my
need that.
understanding of it.
We all need that
so
shit.
I can truly give myself more of it.
I agree with that heavily, homie.
I
'cause
genuinely
I
give
truly
so
was
much to
gonna say
others to where people start to question if I give it to myself. And I don't know how it's being seen or perceived as if I'm not, but clearly if someone's able to see on the outside looking in, then clearly I got some work to do. And I'm willing to work on being better because that's what I really want to be.
I'ma say it, fuck that. My nigga Press so caring, thoughtful, loving and all that shit, no matter what situation he's in the middle of taking care of people, and someone pulls him to the side and says, hey, all that love you're pouring into everybody's cup, make sure you pour into yours. And that shit hit
And it still
heavy,
hits.
homie.
It still hits. Every time I see him, or anytime I see someone that I even told it to, or even when I just think it to myself, like deeply, that's when the stinger hits even deeper.
Cause you get to really thinking about like how much you really don't do for yourself. Like, nigga, if I thought about how many times I stopped myself from doing some shit that could have potentially ended up positive, nigga, or how many times I could have told myself something a little bit better in a situation where I was hella down on myself about the shit, like, hey yo, I be saying hella crazy shit to myself, nigga. Y'all saw that. You feel me? So it's just like, let me get to this second one since I ain't even got a second one off yet. You feel me? It's like,
we getting there, getting
all
his mind thinking.
So self-love, that's why I was just stalling out because I'm trying to figure it out.
I got rapid
You feel
fire
me?
shot.
All right. So, craziness. Another thing I want to get good at or better with, and I don't even have it together yet in my mind, but I was associated with self-love. I need to. Nah, fuck that, nigga.
Yeah.
That's my second. That's
Hey,
my second
that's
one.
it.
Now,
Hey,
because
if you wanna double down, double
But
down.
I'll explain why though.
Yes.
I need to pour into myself, bro.
Understood.
Why? Why the fuck a nigga always feel empty? Why I'm always. Well, wouldn't it make sense if we thinking about it in that term, nigga? If I'm always pouring all the love into other people, my cup, I turn around and my cup stay dry, nigga. You feel me? So when it comes to my camera shit, I gotta get in front of the camera more.
Yeah.
Cause that's what I bought it for.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And we will be getting in front of the camera. That's what we do this for.
out here.
That's what we do.
All right, so camera work for sure. Put in the work for myself.
Right.
No matter how difficult it is, uncomfortable to be outside or whatever.
You're used to it.
Push to get through the shit. You know what I'm saying? No one's bothering us right now, none of that shit. When it comes to the music, continuously, when I have those moments to make music, make the music, keep writing, keep making those connections around music and working with people.
It's a form of inspiration that gets you on the path to what you want to do.
You know what I'm saying? So I can even think of shit with, I'm not gonna get all the way into it, but like even with like my kids and my baby mom, communication there is horrible. But I also need to remember that when I'm talking to both my kids or my baby mom, that I also do matter in those situations, right? Like like I said, things ain't the best. But what I'm doing to myself mentally, as far as like what I feel like is the reason why I really can't be around them, nigga. You see me kind of beating around the bush.
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to like.
I have somewhere I'm listening, comprehending what you're saying.
Right. You're usually very
and
good
I
at
also
like.
have something to add to it.
Right. So it's just like in those situations, I'm correct. Right. I'm speaking on facts. But then I be like somehow convinced that this was necessary, like this was supposed to happen, like I deserve that kind of treatment and shit, my nigga. But like
No.
But you see what I'm saying, nigga? Like I
Because
know I'm right, nigga. Don't nobody deserve that type of shit.
No. And what I will say is, as long as every moment you get, you leave a strong, positive, and powerful impact, don't worry about anything
Especially
else.
with my kids, like, nigga, because I could tell my baby mom some, like, hella co-parenting type shit. Like, hey, yo, if you got some time, I would really love to speak about the kids. Or I need to speak to you about my kids. Haven't seen them in forever. And, you know, maybe we can sit down. Like, that's not a good idea.
For who?
Nigga, her.
Exactly, and that's the problem.
That's it, you feel what I'm saying? And with the kids, I always make sure I tell them I love them, bro.
Absolutely.
Every one of my little phone calls that I get, court-ordered phone calls, because that's all I'm getting right now. My baby mom's sitting right behind the phone, nigga. Sitting right behind the phone, ready to hang that bitch up. And that shit whack as fuck. So like with my kids, I started off with, hey, yo, I love y'all.
Yep, because that just might be the only.
And you know, if I can get through a whole conversation with them, which they always be not even that great, because like, what kind of connection could you have with your father when your mom don't want
someone's forcefully,
you know what I'm saying,
keeping
even
them
here?
Away from,
she don't even want this motherfucker here around in your life and shit. And she's standing here to monitor the conversation. Like, come on.
It's already uncomfortable. You already feel like you're obligated
the impact
to
that I leave with them is making sure I let them know, like, hey, yo, I'm always here, always fighting, always gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, find the money to go to the court cases, pay lawyer fees.
I'm always gonna do my part.
Child support.
To be a part
all
of
that shit, nigga. Come on, bro. Like, so when it goes into, like, the rest of the shit, I could go on and on and on. I can go on and on about the shit, bro, but so that you can get on to the third one. For sure, bro. Like, you see what I mean? Like, there's so many different parts of life where I could just be a little bit more thoughtful, at least, for myself. Because in every situation, I'm always leading into it like, nigga, well, shit, you just got to deal with it.
Hey, you know another spot where you could be thoughtful? You see how I was answering the first one? He was talking shit about how long I was going. Be thoughtful about people's answers and response.
Yeah? Mind if I just shoot around with it right here?
Yeah, man, just please be careful with the camera, dog. You straight. You knock my shit off, I'm going crazy, dog. Thank you, homie.
And with that being said, reestablishing, my third one is to be more patient with the process of success. You know, it's not something that's gonna come overnight, clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, with the work and the stuff that we put in, like, we are successful. It's called rich souls. I don't need to be rich pockets.
It be
rich
some,
souls.
hey, it be some days where I be, and this is the weirdest shit. It be some days, still same situation, my nigga, where I be like, nigga, I'm glad to be me. It be random as fuck, and not all the time, you feel me? But like, it be days where I just be like, damn, or at least like, I'm glad I don't got that problem.
So then, I guess it would be also to stop trying to prove points to people and just make sure I just prove myself, you know?
It's true. It
Like,
also
stop trying to
goes
prove
back into
people
pouring into
wrong.
yourself, my boy.
And proving myself right. Like I just had a situation, you were there for it and stuff like that. And that's a little small fry of where that comes from. Because for me, I was just more so thinking like, dang, not only did I lose, you know, a branding situation, but it's like, dang, I lost a homie who I would think would have more self-respect,
You know?
which means he would have more respect for others, including like so myself, to think that I wouldn't even do anything like that, or whatever
Honestly,
case it would have been, whatever. But-
When you're considering somebody a friend, if
Yes.
there's an issue,
Mm-hmm.
you confront it open-minded.
Completely.
You're right. Like, don't leave that conversation with any ill intent, any kind of confusion, anything in the back of your mind, because then it's up to your own mind to make up what the fuck else happened, and that ruins everything at that point.
And the main thing that it really like points out, because my mind is like a Rubik's Cube. It's so funny how people are quick to cut off or stop a situation with somebody that's on the outside and not the person that's causing the problem on the end.
Nigga.
Yeah, because it's like when you get down to it, the circumstance of whatever I'm talking about right now indirectly, I'm not even a part of. Don't know the person. I just know the individual that reached out.
I'm
to
glad
me.
we're doing it like that too, cause I ain't no need to like name names. or,
Nah, it's all
like,
respect, and like again, I don't.
It's like
Regardless on how people see me, again, I started this off by saying he's a friend. So regardless on
He's so
how
deep.
people see me, I'm never going to bring myself to a certain level to match them and stuff like that. It just is what it is. In this world, what I'm realizing is, you're not everybody's cup of coffee, because some people drink tea. Big whoops, like, you know, so just
Yeah.
gotta accept that.
All right, so we on 3. What's the third thing? And this we probably end it like that too.
Mm-hmm.
What's the third thing you'd like to accomplish?
My third thing that
In
I would like to
2025.
accomplish is furthering the brand of SB Press. Like, I'm sitting on $1 million ideas that I know with the proper preparation, I got the proper team now. Everything
Connections.
executing properly. There's no way that the things that I desire can't be acquired. And the best thing about me, and God knows this, is I don't do any of this for myself. So
That's
me
one
getting
thing I
put in
know
a
about it.
position of being better is only to better what's around me. So I know, and I don't like to say these cliches because a lot of people be telling me, oh, you're gonna be blessed, but I feel as though if I am blessed, it's only because I've been enough of a blessing to others. So when that time's come is when that time will be.
Right.
And then, yeah, again, just furthering the brand of SB Press.
I be hopeful like that. Yo, you know what? If I continue being how I naturally am,
Mm-hmm.
giving over and over again, whether I'm being wronged or not,
Mm-hmm.
or accepting when I'm being wronged, at some point in time, stars will align.
Yeah. My
I
cousin,
was really hoping to make that shot at that little bit.
it didn't align that well for him. It's okay. It's so funny because
I niggas is missing. Hey, we got
I got some shots in there
hundreds
though.
of misses on this
I
bitch.
got some mates though. So
Hey, it's the conversation. Hey, motivating my mental is about the conversation, nigga. Don't
For
say
real.
it. I don't want to see not one comment about the shots, nigga. Niggas, I am
because
not
I mean,
a hooper,
if we
nigga.
really about it, I mean, I really do hoop. and I have no problem accepting any invitations if people want to get me out. But honestly, I'm about
Watch.
running, so it needs to be a 5-on-5 game.
Nah,
That's the
nigga,
only
fuck
thing
fuck all
for
that.
me.
I'm gonna get this
For
nigga
me.
on a one-on-one. I'm gonna, you feel me? Not today though. Fuck all that shit.
But
The third, we still on the third, right?
that was basically furthering my brand.
All right, for sure. SB Press is the brand. Remember that shit, my nigga.
My
be
cousin
saying-
came to work the other day, and he was like, "Yo, I ran into one of the valet dudes and stuff." I was telling him like, "Oh yeah, that you know my cousin." He was like, "Yeah, I know your cousin." Yeah, like, "Yeah, Preston." He was like, "Oh yeah, SB Press."
Yeah, there you
I
go.
don't even
Remember
have
that shit, nigga.
It's like it's almost like, yeah, clockwork. You put in SB Press, you just put SBP on your search engine, you'll find me. You'll find me. You don't even have to put the whole thing anymore.
All right. Let's see.
What about yourself?
I don't even be thinking in the middle of your answers, bro. I be so like caught up in what the fuck you talking about that I'm not. Like all of my attention is yours and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I'm still. I apologize, but
Hey,
it's what's
I
happening.
guess I'm motivating his mental.
All right, so another thing I'd like to accomplish in 25, business-wise, for my creatives or my creative work, the creative side of 91. I want to get an LLC, like we was talking about. I had another conversation about that shit last night, and I want to put the steps into it. So like there's one thing about being a Renaissance man, my nigga.
That's why I'm waiting to speak.
You gotta
Keep on going.
You feel what I'm saying?
Keep on going.
It's one thing about being a Renaissance man. It's like you're that jack of all trades, a master of none. I'm alright with being a master of none, bro. But I be having so many different parts of me that I can actually put time into because niggas got time.
If
on
I'm
Earth.
really good at so much, who's mad at me about not being great at one?
And the cold part about it, I remember we talked about it. When I drop a song, I can see my core appreciators. I ain't even call niggas fans. I can see my core appreciators doing their best to support the music. And then when I do the podcast, I see them people that like them thought-provoking conversations. You know what I'm saying? And then it just keep going. You know what I'm saying? So like,
It's alignment.
that's for sure one thing I want to do because I keep hearing that that's how, or that's the only way I'm going to be able to fucking profit from certain shit, or I'll be able to get certain business loans towards hella shit that I'm already doing. So that's like camera equipment. That's also
Travel expenses, everything
studio
that we're about
equipment,
to begin ready for.
time, hella shit. You know what I'm saying?
There's other platforms that want me on in other states that I would love to have you accompany me with and stuff like that. So like, these are a lot of things that, yeah, we will have to sit down and get hashed out pretty much as soon as possible. As soon as possible. I guess the next one will be a flip. So the last one will be a flip. One that we want for each other. So what I want for you in this year,
So this is 4?
yeah.
All right, so the 4th one, you got mine, I got yours.
So what I want from you is this year, I want you to put together and drop a full body of work, music-wise.
A full body, so you want me to drop an album?
Yes.
I love it, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my dog. For sure. And I've never done that, right? And I'm gonna take that as a challenge, my nigga. I appreciate
Absolutely,
that. Straight up.
absolutely.
Because I would like to do that. And to have somebody else also tell me, hey, bro, it's about that time you make out. You feel what I'm saying? So look, check it out. In 25, I want you at every moment that you can to pop the fuck out, nigga.
Man.
I want you to remember that you got actual motion, nigga. That all you need is to keep it rolling. That's all you gotta do. With all these $1 million ideas, all the bars you kicking, you know what I'm saying? All that shit that you telling me that helps me mentally and shit, nigga. Keep pouring, nigga. Keep pouring, nigga. That's what I need you to do. Just keep fucking
I needed
pouring
that.
into yourself.
I
nigga.
definitely needed that.
All right, so we got one more, and then we're gonna get off the court before niggas start, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we
'cause
trying to
people start
share
to
shit.
show up.
We on both sides.
And I don't know if I have enough energy to beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people one-on-one to have all the courts. But I know I'll give like 4 of them run for their money. The 5th one will probably give me a little toss-up. I'll get them off the court. But the last one, I'll probably just lose out of just fatigue default.
All right,
Anyways.
so we got our last one. What's the
So,
last thing?
The last one.
Not the last one, but the last one we're gonna talk about.
So the last one will be for me to get back to expressing myself with SB Press.
If y'all don't know what that means, my boy got a podcast called Express Yourself with SB Press. All right, so I'm excited for that because it's on the way.
I've already made a financial push to getting closer to it. I want to say by the end of this month, I should be back in studio, but also, like I said, there's multiple dimensions to the podcast. I still have studio edition, entrepreneur edition, food edition, and then I might even do a children's edition where I get some really dope, sophisticated kids to sit down so we have more of an understanding with them.
That's hard.
And they have more of an understanding with us.
That's hard.
So-
see the ideas and shit.
So yeah, the next episode that I can talk about, which will be a business edition, is my barber. We have an episode that we need to lock in one of these days or whatever within the next couple weeks. But that'll be my next outside of the studio episode. And then, like I said, I'll be back in studio for about the end of this month.
All right.
And I'm not gonna say who the guest is for that one.
So for me, the last thing that what I'm gonna say on camera about accomplishing in 25. Honestly, bruh, cause it's on my mind and I got, you feel me? I just fuck it. I wanna meditate.
Oh, okay.
I actually want to find, and it doesn't even have to just be meditation. I want to find some form of something that gets me to that state, nigga. Peace, bro. I want to find peace, my nigga. I be fucked up.
Damn. You know what? I was thinking a little too fast. I wish I could rewind because peace,
My nigga.
man, peace. This nigga really, he really said that, peace
My nigga,
for sure.
bro, because it's.
Yeah.
So look, we're gonna cut it off like that, all right, man. It's your Big Dog 91,
It's your boy SB Press. You seen that?
and this is Motivate My Mental. Did we just end with a make?
We did.
That's my nigga there, though.
Acting
All
like he
right,
don't
for
know.
sure. We out.
Like he don't.